If you've ever tried to put in a screw and dropped it, you know how frustrating this can be. Now, a simple solution to the problem is to just buy a magnetized screwdriver, but there's just one problem. Almost every screwdriver on the market sold today does not come magnetized. But in this video, I'm going to show you how you can magnetize any screwdriver instantly and demagnetize it anytime you want. There are two different ways to magnetize or demagnetize any screwdriver, and the first is a DIY version using electricity. We're going to turn a screwdriver into our own electromagnet. Grab an unmagnetized screwdriver and then use insulated electrical wire and wrap it around the shaft as many times as possible. Strip the end of the wire and then connect it to a source of DC power. Now you could use larger size batteries, but here I'm going to use this 12-volt power supply that puts out about 3 amps. And now we've created our own electromagnetic screwdriver, and while this thing is fun for science, it's never going to be practical, and unfortunately once you shut off the power, it's no longer magnetic. But here's a much more practical solution you have to see to believe. This little box has the power to magnetize or demagnetize any screwdriver whenever you want. It doesn't require any power. Using one of these is easy. Grab your unmagnetized screwdriver and pass it in the magnetizing hole between 6 and 12 times. And for the best results, make sure you're inserting the tool all the way in and out and maintain a slower speed. And now in just seconds, your screwdriver has been completely magnetized. And the result isn't temporary, it can last between 1 and 3 years. The time varies because it depends on the type of metal that was used to make the screwdriver. But if at any point you notice it starts to weaken, just do the same technique again and you'll restore it in just a few seconds. But what's even more amazing about this tool is it can also demagnetize any screwdriver as well. But this time you're going to put it through the demagnetizing hole, and you want to make sure the screwdriver shaft makes contact with those ridges. And now in just seconds, your screwdriver has been completely demagnetized. Now in some cases you may find that it's still got a bit of magnetism to it, so just repeat the process until you're happy with the result. And you aren't limited to just using these on Phillips head screwdrivers. You can pretty much do anything that you can get in or out of the tool. That means they work on flathead screwdrivers, they work on screwdrivers that are both short and long. You can even use them on Allen wrenches. Now on tools like this that have 2 metal ends, you're only going to be able to magnetize or demagnetize one end of the tool. They can even be used on small bits like this. You may have to push them in and out of the tool all the way, but you'll likely get the effect you want. Sometimes the best tool you can buy is one that makes another tool you already own better, and that's exactly what these magnetizers do. But I think the best part of all is they're surprisingly cheap. The one I showed you in the video is under $10, and these things don't wear out. Inside these boxes are permanent magnets that are positioned in a way that they create the magnetic field that'll do all the work on your tools when you put them through. And the entire process is called a hysteresis loop, and if you want to learn more about that, I've put a link in the description. And I hope you enjoyed this video and got to see a pretty cool tool. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already for more videos coming up.